Welcome to Lancaster Community Television Station. I'm here with Shavonne Scott, a Coatesville area school district graduate and Westchester alum. How you doing, Shavonne?
I'm doing pretty good, Ethan.
I'm glad to hear that because you're a highly educated woman making an impact in children's life, and more importantly, you're a positive example. May you tell me about the education experience at Coatesville area school district?
Sure. So I attended Coatesville High School. I graduated in 2004. Had a really good experience there, lots of teachers that I connected with, and I've even stayed friends with some of them. They've definitely helped me along on this journey.
Coatesville area school district brings out a lot of talented people. It has plenty of diversity through all three levels of elementary, middle school, and of course high school. I wasn't sure if you took any honor classes, AP classes that kind of counted towards college credits.
So I did take honors classes in all subjects but history. It's not my favorite. And because of that, I was able to gain some credits when I attended college.
That sounds like a good money saver because you get to earn all your credits before you step onto the campus as a student. And then the day you graduated, that was a very special and near and dear for you. It was senior year. You went out on top, and the ceremony was probably inside the gym or on the track and field.
Yes, so unfortunately, due to rain, it was inside. We had over 600 students that graduated that day, and I was among some of the top with quite a few honors and awards.
That's very recognizable for you to have awards. Your hard work paid off, the studying habits, and of course the support of both your parents. And then you went off to Westchester University, which is about a 20-minute ride from Coatesville area school district. You must enjoy being on the campus, making new colleagues, making new connections, and of course graduating with both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree.
I did. I had a really good college experience. Lots of professors that I was able to have a second time when I went for my master's. So already having those relationships built with them met a lot of new people, a lot that I still keep in contact with today. And yeah, it was definitely a growing experience for me and a positive one.
I bet the day you graduated twice, having your cap and gown and being able to cross the milestone twice is a very proud achievement. It shows you were determined to not only further your education, but go back a second round and get your master's along with your teacher certification. And that's what led you to become a teacher.
You're right, it did. I had awesome teachers that I learned from when I was in school, and I was able to take some of those experiences and then duplicate them not only while student teaching, but now even in the classroom. So yeah, the days that I got to walk across the stage, having all my family there in attendance, celebrating afterward, definitely memories that I will keep for forever.
To graduate college is a very achievement because you were one of the first siblings to graduate from college. For me, I'm one of the first and only siblings to graduate from college. I come from a single parent household of 5, and my economic situation was not very grateful of it, but I still went against the grain and made my own happy ending. And let's talk about how you travel on the road to visiting Radio City Hall in New York.
So since the 3rd grade, I've always been very intrigued and fascinated with theater and live performance. So I started working on theater then and continued right through high school, actually, and I took some theater classes in college. And I was also the assistant director for my home middle school. So something that I've always enjoyed doing, feeling that rush of when you walk on stage and having all those people looking at you, those eyes, and being able to perform. And not only do I like performing, but I like to see those performances. So a great deal of my time, if I'm not working and teaching with children, is spent going to the theater to see a live show, whether it's at Radio City Music Hall or somewhere else on Broadway, or even just local and regional theaters. So it's definitely a big part of my life, a part of who I am, and I carry even those traits into my classroom.
I like the arts as well, attending sporting events, attending musical events, and of course gospel assembly, and of course poetry events. And going to these artful events is very energizing, can be a stress reliever, and it's good to be entertained at the same time with the person's story or their actions that speak louder than words. And your actions speak louder than words, while making a positive impact in the lives of the students 5 days out of the week and beyond.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I strive for, to make sure that I'm a role model in everything that I'm saying and doing, that the kids can see me and see themselves, but also know that they can achieve something and be successful. So I do strive to do that. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, kids need love, affirmation, words of wisdom, and of course, a person to help build up their self-esteem even on a bad day. Because children are to be treasured, valued, and of course protected at all times. Sometimes that always doesn't happen, but there's a way to undo those adversities and hardships. And children are a blessing, and they did not ask to be in this world, but since they are here, we as human beings must protect our children as though they're part of our village, because since we live on earth together, we should be protecting them together. But since those children are very vulnerable, they absorb so much information at a young age. And you are a proud aunt to several nieces and nephews.
I am. So I've always enjoyed being around children and spending time with them. And so ever since I was a young child, I've always taken the younger ones under my wing. So right now, all of my siblings have children. And since I have none of my own, I've made it my goal to make sure that I'm giving them all the love and attention that I would give my child. So yeah, I have 2 nephews and 4 nieces. I spend lots of time with them. Probably about 80% of my time is spent with my family. So yeah, I'm very proud of all of their accomplishments and always trying to support them and just let them know that I'm there to help them through whatever they need.
Yeah, children need love all year round, agape love, and love speaks in our actions. And children are more observant all the time of people's body languages, and they also can feel people out through the vibes and the energy that's around them. My name is Ethan. This has been a wonderful interview with Shavonne Scott, teacher in the School District of Lancaster, Westchester University grad, and Coatesville Area School District alum. Thank you very much.